Hey guys, hope you all been doing okay. This is Liberty Bringer, back with some amazing adventure through Minecraft. In today's episode, we're going to eat some steak, because our health is getting low. So yeah, that Enderman there behind us, we're just gonna munch on this steak here to get our health back up, and I don't really want to waste that piece of steak, so I'm going to craft some bread. And as you can see, I got 1.5. I'm sure you all know that by now, so I can just drag that along there. So now our health is full, and that'll be the end of our episode today. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm just messing with you guys. The plan for today's episode is getting a bridge put across there. And first we gotta get the stone cooking, which is taking quite a while. So let's just craft us some bread so we don't have to waste the steak when our health isn't extremely low. And we can come over here and grab that piece of wheat and take the seeds we have and work on getting this field completely planted as we wait on that stone to cook. I guess I could probably get a few more furnaces going to speed up the process, but I'm not too worried about it. It shouldn't take that long, because once we get the first batch done, we can get over and start building while the rest of it cooks up. So, and plus this is necessary too, getting this farmer's field all looking nice, full of wheat. I actually had an idea using the daylight sensors and putting some glowstone lamps above the water to hide it, and then we could get rid of those ugly torches and do like a reverse wiring with the redstone to make the daylight sensors moon sensors. So then once the moon rises, that's weird lighting issues. Okay guys, I'm back. I know I left off in the field, but the graphics is doing some kind of weird stuff, and I went into my graphics settings and took a look at that and tried to fix it, and I don't know if what I did fixed it or not. I don't know if that weird vertical column of the graphics like splitting's due to the new lighting setting and it's a Minecraft issue, or if my computer settings somehow got messed up from filming last. So we'll just keep an eye on that, but it looks like it's fixed now for the most part. We can get some stone brick going here for our bridge, and we're going to need stairs. I don't know if I want stone brick stairs or cobble stairs, so I'm gonna make some of them each to take a look at it. I'm thinking I might actually use cobble just to make the transition look better, so we don't really want to smelt all the cobble that we have, because we don't want to go gathering cobble, which we got a little bit of oh, and we have cobble stairs there, so we're good on cobble stairs, so that shouldn't be an issue. And now we just got to get the stone bricks made, and we got a decent supply. We can let that smelt, and we can come over here and start on the bridge. So the idea is going to be put those down. I grabbed the hoe out of here because a spider jumped over the fence and damaged some of the poor farmer's crops, so I had to fix that. Okay. So now the idea is to put the stone bricks down and then the stairs down on either side, like so. And those will go up, and these will go up. So there's that little base, and that's some pretty deep water. I think I want this to go a bit higher. And actually I'm thinking I'm gonna turn, I don't have a pick. Okay, let's go make a pick real quickly. I should have made sure I had a pick on me, but whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself. so that just, yeah, doesn't look good with cobble stairs there on the side, so I think I will use stone stairs here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, and then we come up and let's go out too before going up again, and that way we can have a spot for torches. So torches go there, and then out, whoops, out, and up, and let's get some cobble down here in my bar, because that like that, and then not upside down. Let's see, like that. That looks pretty good. And we're going to need more stone stairs, but I think I'm gonna do that, and then we can go across, and then we'll do the same on the other side, and then just put a little support. Grab the stone out of here though. And then turn it into bricks, and I should have right clicked that and not left click, but oh well, it happens. There we go. And now let's drag some stairs out. That looks good. We don't want to turn it all into stairs, but I think that'll give us enough stairs for now, and we don't need 2 stacks of stone brick down there. That's better organization there. Put that there. And that looks kind of harsh having a solid block there, but maybe if I do that and then get out from the water and then get rid of that solid block and put that there. Did we get the stairs that fell down? I think we did. Yeah, that looks a lot less harsh, but then again, that still kind of looks odd. I don't know. We can get the major aesthetics done afterwards, but the flat part will be easy, so we can go ahead and do this part now. And bobbing up and down in this water is really annoying. The downside to building bridges is there's water that you gotta bob up and down. Don't worry, I'll fix that spot in a minute. Okay, now build up, and then actually let's half slab that. Do we want to go up one more? No, I think we're high enough above the water where we're at there. But we can go half slabs up, and we didn't make ourselves half slabs. I was extremely prepared in this building project, guys. I'm sorry that I was so prepared, sarcastically speaking there. I know I wasn't really prepared at all, but we're getting there. We're getting the things we need. Sometimes you don't know what you need until you get started, or at least with me that's the case. Some of you guys probably know exactly what you need, and I'm sure some of you probably mess around in creative mode a lot to figure out what you're going to need for a project, which is a good idea, but skeleton swimming there and that skeleton burning by that cow. I don't really mess around in creative too much on a project like this. Like, if I'm experimenting with something like an automated system or something, I'll go into creative and experiment. But if I'm building in a world, then I don't really experiment too much, because then you have to create that world in creative, and it's like I'll just get the idea in my head and then go for it, and we'll see what happens. Which I just did that completely wrong, unless I want to have No, we need a rail of some sort, which I could do fences as like a railing. And now we're gonna have to go swimming here in a minute. I don't really know if I want fences on this bridge though. I don't really think I do want fences. And yeah, if we do that, and then we put some half slabs scattered around. Gotta swim down here and grab these. Good thing we have a torch. It helps if I'm by a wall when I do that, because putting it on the ground doesn't do anything, because I'm really stupid. And my head's higher up than my feet. So to make air pockets, yeah, kind of need to do it like that. And it sounds like I hear a spider, and I'm sure you guys can't really see anything at all, because I'm having issues seeing. I'm pretty sure we got all the half slabs that had dropped down. I don't really know how I like how that's looking. It's looking really flat and boring, like, whoops. I'm sure putting these here will help round it out some, but okay, that one's just not cooperating. It's gonna have to wait, because bobbing up and down in that water trying to get the right placements just not worth it at all. So now if we go along here, if we put half slabs all the way across, then it's like we can't fall off. But at the same time, how does that look from the side? That doesn't look too bad. Like, it's really flat looking, but we can fix that. In the meantime, we can just get it built first and then fix the problems later. Did I stick a full block here? That's no. Is there a half slab there? Yes, there is. There we go. Get it the same on both sides, and then stick that along like this. And this time I'm holding shift so I don't fall off the end of it, and now I can let go of shift to be able to work quicker. But yeah, that's not looking too bad. I'm gonna repeat this little stair system on the other side. This little transition here is kind of weird walking up it. It could be too tall, which is why it's looking too flat. But we'll see. So it goes 2 stone and then flat with torches. Splash. Goes the water when you jump in it. Okay. Do I have a shovel on me? I do have a shovel. Let's flatten this some, and we can work on making it look natural later, but right now I want a flatter area to work with. That's much better of an area, so we're going to need to do stone, and then there'll need to be stone there, and I think that would look really weird having the first stone be hovering. So we do that, and then stone brick, stone brick, stone stair, cobble, cobble, stone brick, cobble, cobble, torch, torch. Then I think it was, can we see what it is from over here? It's stone brick, stone brick, stairs, and then we start going flat. Stone brick. This is the cobble here, and then we go cobble stairs there. Stone brick, stone stair, stone brick, stair, stair. How many stairs is after the flat part? That's what I'm really wondering on. It'll be nice when we have that bridge down and we don't have to swim across there. So it is 2 stairs, and then we're here. Okay. So mimicking this on this side wasn't too challenging for me to get it down, but this isn't really looking like what I had in my head. And that looks higher than the other side. I guess we'll see once we get it flattened out now, won't we? If it truly is higher, or if it's just a misconception. And yeah, it's higher. So I don't know what I did wrong. But we got the rough idea of what it's supposed to look like. And we can get rid of that, and no one will know if it's not perfectly the same, right? I'm sure people will know, and they'll comment. And I'll just be like, yeah, I know it's not the same. So I'm telling you right now, if these sides don't end up the same, thanks for telling me. I already know. I'll try to get them the same, but I don't really know what I did wrong. Oh, there are 2 stairs there, so okay, I'm pretty sure they're the same now. Then now we can put the stone brick across. I don't know why I'm holding shift, because now everything's connected. So I don't need to be shifting. Get the half slabs on there like so. Half slabs on there. I haven't completely thought out how I'm going to put torches across, because you can't put torches on half slabs. So that's a little issue in my thinking. I guess I'm going to have to break a half slab, and then that'll look weird. Okay, let's get these under stairs on and try to get it completely symmetrical. I really think that stair needs to be, or not stair. I really think this brick should probably be stair. Yeah. And then if that's the case, this brick needs to be stair. There. That looks a little rounder, I think. The cobble poking out there, I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of looks odd. And I don't really like how this isn't on land. Like, that's just me being picky, I guess. But it's like, I think the first level needs to be on land. And it can't be on dirt that's just floating in midair. I know this is Minecraft and all, and dirt can float, and that's allowed, but I don't think that should be the case when it comes to structures like this. I think gravity needs to be used the way it's meant to be used. Here we go. That's an idea. Should I put stone across there? Or to implement lighting, I could put glowstone along there. Or on the, like, every so many gaps have glowstone, which I know we haven't gone to the nether yet. But putting stairs along there, I think, would round it out in a pleasing way. Okay, there's something wrong here. I don't think that's supposed to be stairs there, and that's probably where I got off on my counting. And I don't think we need half slabs right there. It can transition into half slabs. Or we could put glowstone in the ground would look bad. So let's fix the stairs on this side, and we're gonna have to shovel out there at the bottom because, well, I can put the stairs first and see what it looks like before I decide that I need to shovel it. Bet we got that like that. And yeah, I don't think we need to shovel that out after all. And then now we break this side apart. Bobbing up and down the water. So annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure watching that's kind of annoying too, but being under the water and picking at it, it takes forever. And it's like, as a viewer myself, it's like I kind of think I would rather put up with the person bobbing a little bit and it get broken in a decent amount of time than taking a year and a half to break and them not being bobbing. But yeah, that looks a little better. I wonder what it would look like if I broke that and put stairs along there. I think that would look quite a bit better, honestly, to have stairs running across like that instead of the slabs. So let's make a handful more stairs, and there's the dragging future. If you click the wrong spot, it doesn't work as optimally as it should. And we still have to figure out the torch issue. You know what? To save from having to dive down into the dark water so much, it might be a better idea for me to come up here and break them along this side, because some of them get stuck up here anyways. I don't know if I'm getting them or not. No, it looks like most of them are still falling down. Well, that's a bummer, because we're gonna have to go swimming. And swimming's such a pain in the butt. Trying to pick things up off the bottom of really dark water, especially at nighttime. It's not really the most optimal thing to have to do. I think if I put full slabs on there, it would be too dark. But if I maybe, or full slabs, full stone bricks is what I meant. Hello, squid. And there's some clay down there. That might come in handy later. I might have to dig that clay out. Might have to remember that it's like, there's clay under the water. I don't know where else clay would be besides under the water. Because sometimes my Minecraft knowledge isn't the greatest, but I believe underwater is the only spot that clay spawns. And yeah, I don't know why I was holding shift there. That was really stupid. It really speeds the process up if you just hold spacebar down and swim across. And there's a creeper. I better really watch out. Like, we're in water right now, so Mr. Creeper can't really do a whole lot to me while we're in water. But if he snuck up behind me and caught me off guard, then he could do quite a bit. I don't really like the way that looks. So, getting ADD again, but let's smooth this out some. Because I think it looks weird having it jet out like that. There, I think that looks quite a bit better. And while I'm at it, let's just go ahead and fix that, because it was getting on my nerves having to look at tilled dirt, or hoed dirt, whatever you want to call it. But I think this bridge is looking fairly good. I think it looks a lot better having that like that. It's still really kind of flat looking. And I think it needs a support beam in the middle. and it also needs lighting implemented onto it. So I'm going to think about how I'm going to do those things. If you guys think of any ways to do those things, then be sure to leave a comment suggesting it, and I'll be looking at the comments and definitely might try some of your ideas on the best way to implement lighting into it. And I'll be experimenting, or not really experimenting, but thinking, because in this world I want to do everything I possibly can on camera, because I've said it a million times, this is our world together, and I really want to be able to implement your guys' ideas that you have into this world, and it can grow together, and the world can grow together, and you can be like, hey, I commented that idea and he used it. It's like, that makes me feel special, because I know it would make me feel special if somebody used an idea that I commented them with. We've almost got this farmer's field completely planted. I don't know where you came from. Haha, there's a gate there. I bet you didn't even realize that, Mr. Skeleton. I'm going to sleep in the farmer's house with the farmer's wife. Not really, because this farmer only has one bed, so apparently he's single, poor guy. Then again, being single is sometimes better. Right now I'm single in real life. I could go slave burning things, but I don't really want to. But we got the bridge built finally, or at least started. It's not finished, but I think this is a pretty good stopping point for today's episode. And it looks like we're getting kind of hungry, so let's end the episode the way we started it and enjoy a nice piece of bread as we look into the scenery. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, there will be links in the description, so just look down below and you'll find them. Thanks guys. This is Liberty Bringer signing off. Bye.